Okay, third time's a charm, right? So let's do this again, and preferably with a little bit less screwing up this time. Because the first time I had my mic on mute, and the second time I spent too much time actually playing with the laptop lid, trying to get it where I wanted it. So I think we're good, and you can just stare at Kinchin's feet, I guess. Because clearly the background of my room is the most interesting thing about this video. Okay. AIM is going to be quiet this time. I can see myself talking, which is a little bit weird for me, but I'm mesmerizing. What can I say? Okay, did I just say that to was I shouldn't be allowed to live. Okay, we got this. I say okay a lot. I'm sorry. You guys just get to put up with it. Alright. I didn't have a webcam to do this last time, so this is gonna be far more interesting. Hi. No, I'm not crying, I'm laughing at myself. Yes, the light stays, because otherwise the webcam doesn't record right. My webcam. Sorry guys, that was my mother. Apparently my mother's going to come say hi. That was my mother invading my screen space. Sorry about that. She felt the need to come see what I was doing because she's my mother and I can't argue with my mother. She loves me. Was it? Mom can't say was it. Okay. How did you come up with your character? Kaidi showed me was it and was like, hey, we should join. Kaidi played Sheena, and here recently Kaidi has played Pete. And I don't really know. She's in California somewhere. I don't know what's up with her. She needs to come back. Ooh, Nutter Butters. Jeffrey has Nutter Butters. Zebra cakes. I want zebra cake. Zebra cakes. Okay. How did you come up with your character? Let's focus on that for a moment. Pretty easy. I had seen the Star Trek IX movie recently. With Zachary Quinto and Chris Pine. Oh my god. I ship the actors of that movie, okay? I don't ship the characters, just for the record, but I ship Chris Pine and Zachary Quinto. What's wrong with me as a person? Anyway, so I was just like, I think a Vulcan would be kind of interesting to play, only I'm not actually good with the whole cold logic thing, so I went with the Vitash Kater, because that would be a kind of a new thing for me with the logic, while at the same time me being actually something I can write, because I'm babbly irrational in case you hadn't noticed. So we have that, and the hair thing was just kind of as a way for, because I was insecure about my ability to write posts as long as the kind of thing I was seeing on was it. Ha 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 ha. Then the hair thing was just kind of a way to inflate my post links, to be quite honest. Let's see here. Beyond that, most of it actually didn't develop until that year that I disappeared for a while, and Teray just wouldn't get out of my head, so I ended up coming back to Was It, and that's where we ended up, is developing her. As I wrote, she's turned out a whole lot different than I thought. She's actually pretty ambitious, like, a little bit, and kind of hardened, detached. She's detached. She's very detached from society. She looks at people, but she's not part of them. She's not one of them, and that's not at all how she started off with the crew of the Synapta. And so it's been very interesting developing her with. It started with Absolution, and it's just spiraled out of control from there. I've discovered as much about her as you guys have, to be perfectly honest. Okay, what other questions do we have here? Since I have babbled enough about that and admitting my fatal secret with her hair. Your character's favorite shiny. Now, this is a hard one. Partially because I just got a whole bunch of new ones from... well, not a whole bunch, but I got a couple of new shinies from Half Price Day. It feels like a lot to me because, oh my god, people give me things. One is a lot to me. People are giving me things. What is wrong with you people? Why would you give me things? I'm a horrible person. And, right. That's not what this video was about. So, I'm gonna have to go with, Rhea would be being her oldest shiny. I believe Rhea was my first Bond. It was either Rhea or Shani, and I can never remember. And I don't have it archived, which irritates me to no end. But she has the most interesting dynamic with Rhea in that it's a mutual acceptance of beliefs. Rhea being the Reaper and being very stern, very cold, very death-hardened, and Teray doesn't handle death well at all. And excuse me, being a follower of Sorok, Vamalva Toriat Ristau, as far as possible, do not kill. So you create an interesting dynamic there with the Reaper and the Vulcan that is a pacifist. She cannot kill. And they mutually support each other, and some of their beliefs bleed into each other, and I think it's created a really interesting dynamic. Maybe Kalina, the South Arathliel, would be one because of how tight they are. Kalina is kind of her savior a little bit. She's watches out for Teray when Teray is incapable of watching out for herself, basically. Naolis, they mutually support each other in that he's bloody well scared of everything, and well, not everything, but people, large gatherings of people. And Teray is a sociologist. Her life's work is based around large gatherings of people, but they're kind of stuck together, so she's trying to get him over that. That's probably one. Who is my favorite of my character's shinies? Now, that's even harder, because, again, I love playing Rhea and the dynamic between her and Teray. I love, Naolis because he was a complete and hardcore surprise that was just like, oh my god. Ruvayath, yes, I realize she passed, but she's gotta be one of my favorites. I love her to pieces. I have a... Where'd she go? Ruvayath. I have a green dragon plush that is Ruvayath, and I think I love her a little bit, just for the record. What other questions we got here? We got. If you were to change one thing about your character, personality, appearance, act, it'd be her hair, because that was kind of a little. I don't really need that kind of word boost, and I never really used it to begin with, which actually makes me kind of proud. It doesn't come up as a whole lot, and I'm not a huge fan of it as much. She has black hair in my head, so sometimes I actually forget her hair is like that. And so, if I could change something, I would change that. Except Technicolor Pocket Lint Tribble for those who have stalkers who have read Snowed and realize that Teray is a Tribble and her hair still changes colors. So she's Psychedelic Pocket Lint. I still don't know where Ruvayath got off to, and that's bothering me, but I'm trying not to move the laptop a whole lot to go look for her. What is my favorite color? Blue. Because I can, and because Starfleet Sciences. I have a Starfleet Sciences uniform, for the record. I wear it every Friday, and I'm going to wear it to give a speech about Gene Roddenberry this Friday, because I can. And it's just always been one of my favorite colors, I guess. Blue. Blue. Blue, 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 glub, glub, glub. I shouldn't be allowed to talk on the internet. I should not be allowed to talk on the internet. Give one strange, funny character relationship pairing you'd like to see and why. To be frank, I thought T13, Jeffrey and Teray, was, completely out there, not gonna happen kind of thing. Until I got up the balls to ask Jeffrey about it. Jeffy Face? Jeffykins? CZ, as some of you know her, but, you know, she'll always be my Jeffykins. And so, I guess of other ships, Alan and Ashcopes, only because I happen to know and speak with both of them, and because I think Ashcopes is kind of a little bit of a stalker. I don't know. Kind of everything on Was It is a crack ship, but I love the pairings we have here. I adore Scythe and Grim, and I think they're derpable. And Decatur's obliviousness with Trayson being all Trayson-y. And Umber with anyone and everyone, because Umber. Do I need a reason for that? Do I have to justify that? Lucas and Mel is weirdly cute, but I don't know how much I actually like support that seriously. I mean, I don't know. I think Mel is just cute with anyone. Mel is just platonically adorable with anyone. I mean, that's where I stand on the matter. But other than that, just about everything on Was It Is Crack ships, because Was It Is Crack. Have you met Was It people? Was it? That is a word. Is a word. Don't judge me. Judge my talking. I don't have an accent, Jeffrey. I do not. You're a filthy liar telling people that. Crap, I moved my Was It tab. The most recent topic isn't... Grrr. No. Here we go. ATA. See if there's anything new. No. But I think Kat asked me something in AIM over here, so I'm gonna go check for that. What is the meaning of life? The meaning of life is 42. You should know that already, Kat, and I'm disappointed that you don't. You're here because Was It, and because you love me. Because, I mean, I'm amazing. Really? Can you argue with that? Let's see you justifiably argue with that. You all love me. I'm your secretary. What? See, this is the face of your secretary, and you know you love her. I am the best secretary. I am the secretary. It is me. I like cake. Everybody likes cake. And it's called cheesecake because cheese. And because I said so. Don't argue with me. You don't want to argue with your secretary. She'll lie to you. Filthy, rotten liar. I like saying that too much. I think that's all the questions I have for the moment. And I have managed to ramble on for a while here. Because I'm good at that. I mean, really, look at me. Do I ever stop talking? That is the question here. I do not stop talking. Questions? Any more questions since this video is successful? Not on mute. Or screwy cameras. I see you, mother. No. Okay. Well, have fun, Was It? Enjoy that. I just noticed my dog has been in here the whole time, so Southern says hi, and live long and prosper. Have fun, my friends. I can't figure out how to make this work.